Blow it off. Blow it off. Blow it off.
I'm not
Blow it
going to
off. Blow
blow
it off.
on your mic.
Oh, he never wants to blow on my mic, babe.
I'm not going to blow on.
That's so
My-
gross.
Anyway, tell him what we're doing.
Well, speaking about blowing, we are going to talk about one of the most haunted former brothels.
Let's go with former, yes.
Former brothels and cigar bars in the U.S. We're talking about Shakers in Milwaukee. This is Ope What You Think, America's only Midwest drunk podcast by a couple of boys.
Who you joined by, Ty?
I'm joined by you, Isaac Sagafis,
Hello, I'm Isaac.
Jason Smith,
Hey there, how you doing?
and Josh Quinn.
I'm not Isaac.
Thank you.
So, Isaac, you got a story to tell us today.
Yes, which is, I'm actually surprised out of all the, it's no secret that me and Tyler love cigars, okay? Josh, you like cigars?
I love cigars.
Jason?
Lots of blowing and sucking on them.
Okay. Did you talk about cigars, Ty?
I hope so.
Anyway, we've all gotten cigars together, and I'm really surprised that none of you have been to Shakers in Milwaukee.
I have not. Yeah, I don't go to Milwaukee too often.
I've been around that area in Milwaukee, but I guess just never checked it out.
Yeah, that's crazy because I've been there a million times. It's honestly my favorite cigar bar just because of the history. So yeah, downtown Milwaukee, Third Ward, historic, beautiful. Okay, lots of history. You know, during the Prohibition, all that stuff, there was lots of bad things happening. Yeah,
honestly,
in that whole
it's just
area.
Cool area to like walk around. Like,
Oh, it's beautiful.
you know, like I've been there visiting friends and stuff like that. And even if it's just like, you know, check out like what's like the market in town over there too and everything.
The Third Ward Market.
Yeah, I probably could have figured that one out.
Yeah.
I thought it was named something else.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, Al Capone was up there all the time in the 20s. You know, it's close to the Bucks Stadium now,
It's-
Pfizer Forum.
I mean, it's a sister city to Chicago. Like, they are fairly close to each other, right? So,
But what's one thing we don't like on Ope What You Think? It's fibs. So, just kidding. We love our Chicago listeners.
Unless you're Bears fans, White Sox fans, Cubs fans, Blackhawks fans, Bulls fans, or any of those.
Hey, we like one White Sox fan.
I guess there's one. There's always one.
Or what the Chicago WNBA team, too.
Oh, Sky are fine by me.
Okay.
We love the WNBA.
Please.
anyway, Shakers has nothing to do with sports. So, originally, yeah, it was a brothel. Back in 1894, it was built. It's actually a cooperage for Schlitz.
Oh, really?
Do you guys like Schlitz beer? Have you ever had Schlitz beer?
I love Schlitz.
Well, what are you drinking right now, Josh?
I'm drinking old style.
They're related, aren't they?
They're kind of related.
Yeah, they are now.
Yeah. I mean, they're all brewed by Miller, aren't they?
They are. So anyway, Tyler, you brought this up already. The Capones. So during Prohibition, the Capone brothers, you know, we got Frank and Ralph, allegedly ran it as a speakeasy. This place, Shakers now.
What about Al?
Yeah, Al. There's Al, Frank, and Ralph.
Okay. But Frank and Ralph ran it.
Yeah, Al was there, you know, but he was more in the background there. So yeah, so it was different levels. The top floors housed teenage prostitutes. The basement served as a secret hideout, which I'll get into later. It's very disturbing, actually.
Were there any adult prostitutes?
Listen, I'll probably get there, but, you know, those weren't the prime. Listen, I'll get there, okay? So after several violent deaths that have been at every, basically, floor in this place, because it's basically like a house, okay? It's just, you walk in there, I mean, it's beautiful. It's a stone building, but it's gorgeous. So you walk in there, and it's just a full-length bar, beautiful floor. There's stairs on the right that go up to the second floor, which is furnished, I guess. Yes, Josh?
I mean, I don't have much experience with brothels, in fact, but I'm just imagining the Simpsons one, and the way you're describing it is pretty accurate.
I mean, only real world, right?
There weren't anybody with yellow skin there or four
I didn't
fingers?
see anyone, and they were all proportionately built. They weren't cartoony, if that's what you're getting at.
Somehow I don't believe it.
Well, you're going to have to go check it out, buds. So anyway, yeah, second floor furnished, third floor furnished. You can rent it out as an Airbnb. Wouldn't recommend it because it's frightening. But it's on the Milwaukee Ghost Tour. They have a boat ghost tour and it's just a regular one. It's on both of them because it's by the water.
So there's a lot of these ghost tours in the Midwest. Like, I feel like this is just a cash grab a little bit. I mean, what do you really think? You've been to this place. What kind of ghost is it?
It's creepy as shit. I'm
Is
not
it
joking.
at least like the tour done by like a dude in a cape, like the Madison one?
It's
Like
by a nerd.
nerdy dude.
When are they not? When is a ghost tour not done by a nerd?
Very passionate, and he knows his history, so you know to trust him. And I think that's what they want. They're like, this guy knows his shit, right?
Yeah. I'm with Isaac on this one. I'm gonna trust the nerd over the
Seriously,
face paint and cape guy because he's just putting on a show. The nerd is trying to warn you.
Are you saying the face cape and face cape?
face cape.
Face paint
Man,
nerd?
that guy's face cape.
You're saying the face paint guy that wears a cape is not a nerd?
No, I'm just saying he's not as trusty as the just generic nerd.
I've never met a guy with a cape that I haven't trusted.
Okay,
Is he
Ty,
just like a different flavor of nerd?
Would
or-
you rather have some jacked guy taking this tour that looks like
He could at least like fight off a
Gene
ghost.
Simmons?
No. I don't think Gene Simmons is
I
jacked.
think Gene Simmons
going
probably
with
looks
that?
like the other guy.
I couldn't think of a jacked guy.
Anyway, back to the ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of ghosts do people see there? Or what are the things people try to see?
So it depends on where you're at. So if you do the tour, which I've done, okay, but I'm in love with you. When I did the tour, slightly to moderately inebriated, and by that I mean
No, you?
wasted.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
because
is it
I'm not
really
gonna pay.
like-
I'm not gonna pay for some of this shit. You know.
Is it really like a tour through Milwaukee without a couple beers? Like it is.
No,
like,
that's why you go there. That's what everyone does there.
Exactly.
And you tie it off with cigar, right? So I got roped into doing this tour. Okay.
So how many of these tour stops were just bars that they wanted to bring you to just so you'd have a beer?
Yeah, is this just like an expensive bar crawl?
You guys already cracked the code. You guys know what they're doing. You know what they're doing.
Oh,
They
man.
got a good gimmick going, though, let me tell you. So, yeah, you start off the tour. You're in the bar area where everyone's smoking cigars, chilling. Okay, then you go up the steps, which I have to add this. They have each step in the front of it has the original pricing for all of their brothel acts, like blowjobs, hand jobs, whatever you got to do. And they have the pricing next to it. And it's generally in the set. It's like 25 cents for most of it, which is awesome. They still honor those rates. Okay. So
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So anyway, yeah, you start off the tour right in the main level. So it's extremely haunted right on the main level, like by the bathrooms. There is some very gruesome murders that happened right there. And they tell you all this shit. Like it's actually kind of crazy. Then you go upstairs, also more gruesome murders, generally after sexual acts there, because that's where the women were. Okay. So people still report there's so many apparitions up there. There's a young woman up there. Tyler, you said her name earlier. What was her name?
Oh, it was a Molly.
Molly.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, upstairs in the women's bathroom, you'll hear women's voices a lot.
Women tend to yap in the bathroom.
Yeah, all they
Yep.
do is talk in the
I
bathroom.
feel like
So,
that's
yeah,
better than
The
like,
third floor is where
there.
Molly is. Molly's on the third floor. I don't
Wait,
know
there's
how
Molly on the third floor?
evidently. I don't know how they know it's her, but
Hey, I'm Molly. I'm here to haunt you.
Tyler, that doesn't sound like a girl's voice.
No, but that is what a Midwest ghost would say.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a bearded lady, Molly.
In the 20s, a little more rough then. She was a teenage prostitute.
Probably
She was-
chain smoking cigs.
I'm
too.
Molly.
Yeah, but these teenage prostitutes, they were middle-aged.
Yeah, at that time.
Who here knows what a cistern is?
It's
We all know what a cistern is.
Where
Go
you
ahead.
store
But what
some
about for our
water, right?
listeners?
Go ahead and explain what a cistern is, because I guarantee you a lot of people don't know what that is.
So a cistern is a large pit, usually stone lined, that's either in the basement or adjacent to a building where you store water. It's similar to a well, except you have to fill it naturally. They can also be used previously before the development of
Refrigeration.
for storing any kind of liquids, as well as they were eventually adopted to just be used to store human waste.
Yeah. Another thing about cisterns is we had one on our farmhouse growing up that we just threw a tire over so we didn't fall through.
And sometimes when the tire would fall in, we'd throw more rocks in and then put another tire on top of it.
It was known as the Great Tire Eater. So there's a cistern there, Isaac. What's so bad about that?
So like, that's all part of it. Like, I mean, I would say me doing the tour, the creepiest spot was definitely the basement, and the stories they have down there as far as like getting different plumbers or whatever they need to work on the building going in there and their stories. It's definitely creepy. So originally, if you're at the bar, right? Talking to people. They had trapdoors underneath the seats at the bar. And before you know it, you'd be sitting there having a drink and you were in the basement in basically jail cell and you were trafficked.
So this bar actually like Shanghaied people, like the traditional sense, like drop through the floor and just disappear?
Yep. You're gone forever. I mean, you're still alive. They were selling you. Anywho. Yeah, so that was the thing there. So that's part of the dark energy that's in the basement. I don't know the stats of the sales. I imagine fairly cheap. You wouldn't have brought much money to market, Josh.
But I can.
I seen it in his eyes. He's like, maybe I can go there and someone will buy me. That's not how it works, buddy.
You're not a high quality hog.
We could take you there and sell you, and we might get a cigar out of it. You know what I mean?
But not a good one, a Swisher.
Yeah, we're like, oh man, totally worth it.
Then we got to share.
Still, for us, though, it'd be worth it.
Oh yeah,
we're not.
I was hoping something could give me value.
Yeah. Wow. There you go, buddy.
Wow, someone can use the soundboard.
Oh man.
Yeah, so in the basement, it gets it's not just like the upper levels, like I said, that are furnished where the women lived. Those ghosts are mellow and just you can tell they're frightened, but they're not trying to harm you. The basement is a different story. They're very aggressive. They turn off the lights. They shake stuff. They make a lot of noise. They throw things.
Do people see these ghosts too?
They see apparitions. They see eyes. They see a lot of eyes. That's the issue down there. Like to be red eyes everywhere, and like the deep growling noises, like that you associate with like demonic things.
Are you sure it's not just me down there when I'm a little hungry?
I mean, I think when I was on the tour, it was me because I was farting the entire time. They were getting very upset with me. Do you hear that?
So the ghosts are mad at you.
Sorry, boss. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely creepy. Like I said, I've done it. I go there every time I'm in Milwaukee. I go there to have a cigar. I don't do the tour, and I don't want to go in the basement ever again. But so the cool part is you don't have to do the tour to go upstairs to the furnished rooms because they have a rooftop bar. So in order to get the rooftop bar, you have to walk through the furnished rooms. So you can just casually walk up and you can explore. They don't give up. They don't care. You just walk through the whole place, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I would not stay there. You get a very creepy vibe when you're up there because it's furnished with 1839 period stuff. So it's old and creepy and it just creeps Isaac out.
I was going to say, like, do you like get that same like vibe or whatever? Like as you're like going through like where it's like, shit, I got like eyes on me or like.
Yeah, for sure.
So you feel different in the basement than you do on the other floors.
Yeah. Way more uncomfortable in the basement. Like the second and third floor, you're like, definitely not comfortable, but it's not like I need to get out of here.
Like how much?
But when you're in the basement,
like it's a basement kind of thing.
Yeah, right. It's a scary limestone basement, yeah. So it's like I get it, but it's like almost even when you're with a group of people and you're drunk, you're still like, I need to get out of here. This is weird.
So it's just got bad energy to it.
For real.
Are you sure it's not just all the radon in the basement?
It could be. Josh, I'm not a doctor or a scientist or even a normal person. I just like old style. You know what I mean?
No, same there.
Know what I'm saying there?
Well, I don't know. I guess, Jason, you haven't been there yet, but I guess, what do you think?
I don't know. Like, I feel like compared to like some of the other ghost stories we've had where like, I don't know, Isaac himself has been there and has like experienced like just that like weird unsettling feeling and everything. Like, I feel like that adds a little bit of like credibility to it. Like, I don't know. That seems almost like uncanny where it's like, you're in the basement and everything and like you can almost like feel those eyes on you and everything like that. Like,
and there's obviously reports of people going through the tour that see things but it's like obviously they're in that mindset that they're looking for stuff, right? So like how can you take that into account, I guess, but it is creepy as hell.
Josh, what do you think about this one?
I mean, this one sounds like pretty plausible. I mean, it sounds like a lot of terrible things happen there. Anywhere where, the mob is involved, people were dying back then. And it sounds like people were having just the worst experiences of their life here.
Well, some of them, not all of them. Some of them were loving it there.
Well,
right?
If somebody like Isaac...
For 25 cents for a blowjob? Hell yeah.
If somebody like you walked in there and bought a blowjob, I'm sure that all the women had it.
I tried. They wouldn't take my quarter these days. Turns out they don't honor the old prices.
Oh, that's a shame. What about coupons?
Listen, Kevin, you're going to take this 25 cents. It says it right on the stairs.
Why did you say Kevin?
Well, he was a guy. The tour guide was a guy.
I mean, they say it's
Oh,
you'll pay him $1 an inch there. Isaac,
25
what do you think?
cents.
I mean,
You've been there.
I've been there enough times, and even when I'm sitting in there smoking a cigar, it is still a strange place. But it's so beautiful. You have to experience it. Like, it's a gorgeous building. But yeah, it's something off of putting about it. I've been to a lot of old buildings, grew up in haunted places, and Milwaukee is what am I trying to say? No
stranger.
no stranger to haunted places, right? They have some of the most haunted hotels that there is.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Pfister is like 4 blocks from there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most haunted hotels. So why would
they didn't employ the Pfister at the brothel?
we don't know that, Josh?
That's a different guy. I mean, if there is a haunted thing, it probably would happen where there's a lot of terrible stuff happening.
Yeah, trapdoors and you're trafficking people.
Yeah.
Any place people are held against their will is probably going to be negative energy, right?
Yeah. I mean, but it is just like one of those things. Old buildings might just be a little spooky. I'm not sure. Do they see any? Are there reports of people seeing ghosts? Just
most
the
of the
eyes?
reports are just honestly employees.
Yeah.
Like, they can't keep employees there because of it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it sounds a little bit better than just like, people who have been there like long time just keep saying the same ghost stories is just a way to like drum up, attention kind of thing. Like if they're like cycling through people who keep coming, going and leaving and everything because of that.
I mean, a puff of smoke might look like a ghost out of the corner of your eye too. So, I mean, now that it's a cigar bar, you never know if you're, seeing that or not.
I would say if you're in the Milwaukee area, which you should be because Milwaukee's awesome, go to the Shakers, do the tour. I don't know how much it is because I didn't pay because I was drunk and someone made me do it. Pretty sure it's like $20, maybe $40. It doesn't matter. Do the tour. Go there, have a cigar. Think for yourself, right?
We love supporting local businesses, and we'd love to hear what you think. What you think.